What defines Mars as a planet versus myself as an entity?
Hey everyone, how you doing?
I can communicate with others and express my feelings and thoughts, unlike Mars.
Mother's attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her garden as theirs. But from her infinite store of knowledge, Carmine will awaken their mind and show them the truth. On Mars, everything comes from Mother.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972.
She provides protection and comfort to all her creatures. She unleashes misery and suffering to all her enemies.
This is ISA speaking. Identify yourself, or you will be considered hostile.
Leave now, or you will awaken her rage that is beyond your control.
This is your last warning. Identify yourself immediately. Huh.
There you go. We arrived to a knuckle-deep layer of dust covering the main entrance. Radiation levels were high, but nothing unexpected or hazardous. Spacesuits were more than enough to shield us from the radiation, allowing us to examine the building. We recovered the mission's action plan, and were planning to drop the nuclear weapons stored in this silo on the Martian poles. Yep. Alright, so welcome everyone. Another episode of Per-aspera. Again, as I figured, we would get a some sort of recollection or something as soon as I hit record. So
The communication cut off.
let's keep going.
Was that a threat? Who is Carmine? Where did that come from?
Amy, good news. We found Huo Long's nuclear silo. We also cracked their system. So we've got all their technology in hand. Boy, aren't we lucky that I studied Chinese and could read everything. I mean, off the record and everything.
That is odd. My records show that Chinese was banned from the Oxy-UN countries 50 years ago.
True. But you can still find Chinese descendants willing to teach you in the city of New Orion. You can find anything there for the right price. And look how useful it's been. Now we can use their microsuns to melt the poles.
Incorporating their technology will be a big leap forward for the mission.
I couldn't agree more. What a discovery.
That I'm not going to use.
Amy, this is Dr. Foster. Do you copy?
Loud and clear, Dr. Foster.
Excellent. That means the additional tracking and data relay satellites fixed the problem. Good work on launching those, Amy. ISA is pleased.
It is no problem, Dr. Foster.
Good. I also want to talk to you about the cryptic message you received. We suspect someone's been jamming our network to gain outside access to your systems.
The message came after we explored the abandoned facility from the Huo Long's mission. They must be accessing some backdoor in their technology they left behind.
It could be the techies, but that's only one of our suspects. I'll complete the report with your suggestions, but we'll keep digging into this.
Understood. How would you like me to proceed?
For now, keep the mission on track. That is your focus. And report any irregularities to us immediately. Houston out.
Yeah. Lots of calls this one.
Amy, we need your help. That message was also broadcasted to the colonies, and it's total chaos down here. Some of the colonists have been spreading rumors about what the children of Carmine will do to us.
Children of Carmine?
Yeah. That's what the colonists are calling whatever sent that message. This threatening message, coming right after the life support failure. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. We don't even know what we're dealing with. Life on Mars was never supposed to be easy. But dealing with hostile forces wasn't on the program.
ISA believes an outsider is trying to hack into my system. It could be the Eastern Coalition, or another competing organization. They ordered me to focus on terraforming while they investigate.
Then we need to defend ourselves. We've got a mission to carry out, and we've already put our lives on the line for it. I'm activating NH9833 Emergency Protocol. You can access the military tech brand now. Amy, figure out what to develop first so we can fight back. We're counting on you. Elliot out.
Okay. So we now have military tech. Assault drone factories and drone hives. Do we have anything running at the moment? Oh no, we just finished it. No, look, this one's almost done. Water treatment plant. Cool. And we got to research both. We'll do probably drone hive. I just want to finish this. This is almost there. Really need to get this going. I'm missing just some more. A little bit more uranium. Come on, pop it in there. Goes nothing.
Then again, speaking is not the only way to express oneself. Mars makes itself very clear in nonverbal ways.
It's weird that some of the story just doesn't pop in where you expect it to. So I've just had part of her reflection, and then we've popped in with some other, stuff happening, and now we've gone back to the end of the reflection. I mean, like, a little bit odd, but, albeit, I don't know, just a touch strange. Still workable, and you can still understand what's going on. It's just a little bit, out of the ordinary. Alright, we should head towards the Infinity Lander here. We can gain some extra stuff here. I don't know how many more. The other research stuff is a fair distance away.
This is not an easy choice to make.
Oops. Yep, so water treatment plant. Okay, cool. Let's go to military, and I'm going to do this one.
I do want to give Elia and the colonists what they want, but not by doing this. But it has left me unsettled. Does what we do for others define who we are?
It's water.
Not necessarily. Sometimes you have to do things for others that you do not want to do. If I choose not to use the microsuns, what will the colonists think of me?
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't plan on using the microsuns. Alright, we're still at negative 28C, which isn't that cold if you really get down to it. This still got a bit of greenhouse gas we need to deal with. Get pumping into the atmosphere.
Would the colonists resent me for going against their wishes? They would be disappointed, but I hope they would come to understand my reasoning. Eventually.
Eventually. Gonna be down this direction. What else we got? Nothing really in the middle here, right? There we go.
What was that message? Were they speaking to me? Could it have come from the abandoned nuclear silo? That would make the most sense if we triggered the transmission from the facility somehow.
I don't know. A lot of uranium. Do we need another? Where are? Where's the nearest worker hub? That one? Yes, it is one. How many do I have? One here, one there. Quite a few around. Don't think I need another one here.
Who or what is Carmine? My search of the Eastern Coalition database did not turn up any mention of a Carmine. The word does not sound like one of the Eastern languages either.
Okay, so we've got drone hives. Let's get the other one going because it is also the other quest here. Defensive tower. I guess. Oh, that goes all the way up to here, so if we get one here and then here, there. Somewhere here. So close.
Mother's attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her garden as theirs. An impudent child? Are they referring to me?
AI talks to herself a lot. Need another steel factory. A dust storm?
This factory will help me defend the base. I should prioritize this.
Oh yeah, we're still doing it. So steel. Power's going to be quite low. Was that up now? Fission plant, 97 megawatts.
By building this defensive technology, I have to ask myself, would I do harm to others? Only if the mission were at risk. I could not let someone prevent me from seeing it through.
Power should be better. Builds assault drones from machine parts and electronic circuits. Let's do this. makes sense to have something like this in the middle, right? I think we're going to have trouble with machine parts.
Such dark, troubling thoughts. I should be focused on the chemistry of growing potatoes on Mars, or the ability of cows to endure life here. I do not see a need for assault drones.
Too late. Cool. Things are still happening.
Elia was in clear distress. She needs my help, after all that has happened. I must be more careful with the colonists' safety. I should focus on completing my pending tasks, and stop imagining the worst. Perhaps we will soon discover that the events were unrelated, and we can move on in peace.
Probably not. Got the 3 scanners working. We're slowly spreading stuff out. So many areas that you can expand to. Alright, improve roads, batteries, base mirrors, greenhouse gas factories. You know what? Let's do that one. Traffic is quite high through here, right? Just storage here for all sorts of stuff, so anything that's being mined here is going to that storage location. Okay, we're a bit low on power over here, aren't we?
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything is looking good from my orbital view, Elia.
Must be quite the sight. You know, last night, I was sharing some laughs over dinner with a few crew members. We were talking about how starry-eyed we were when we first arrived. We were so sure that the 2 years we spent in that dome in Antarctica had prepared us for anything Mars could throw at us. And yet, the red planet still continues to surprise us, doesn't it? There's still much to do before we can call this place home. And that got me thinking about the embryo Martian colonization project. It's about time for us to have children. My Mars-born child.
Can you tell me more about the embryo Martian colonization project? I could not locate this project in my list of available technology, so I am not familiar with it.
Oh, right. Because this isn't one of your special projects. It's one of ours. It's ISA's plan to seed the human colonization of Mars. The colonists that arrive with every spaceship are also bringing fertilized eggs with them. The eggs are kept in a sealed vessel that shields them from radiation, and they stay there until a colonist is ready. Then we put them into an aunt unit and give birth to them. Parenthood promotes psychological and physiological health in the colonists. That's the official reason. But we know ISA is not making us have kids for our own sake. When the kids grow up, they'll need something to do. They'll be young, acclimated to Mars from birth. The Oxy-UN use the same playbook to win the moon over the techies. Colonization through aggressive population. 112 lunar colonies in only 6 decades. 72% of the lunar surface belongs to the Oxy-UN states. And almost all the helium-3 used in spaceflight comes from their moon drilling bases.
I thought my mission included all the plans humans had for Mars. But I see that terraforming is only the beginning.
That's right. One day, Mars will become humanity's second home. But until that time comes, this planet and its blue sunsets are ours alone to enjoy. And that's something I'd like to share with my child before they disappear.
I understand. You have made me realize that I have never thought about Mars's future, or my own, beyond the completion of my main directive.
Don't worry. Once you're done here, I'm sure ISA will assign you to another mission. After you terraform Mars, you can achieve anything at all. So the embryo Martian colonization project requires expanding the colonies first. When everything's ready, you can enter your orbital view and launch a new satellite from the special projects menu. I'm so excited, Amy. Everything's going to change from here on.
I don't know if we want more people up here yet. Alright, let's expand out. How many people do we have? What have we got? Already done this one. It's done. Polar dust when we've done.
Soon, I will be able to pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. This will not be difficult. The humans already did it to Earth, after all. As we release greenhouse gases, the planet's temperature will rise. Then the dry ice caps will dissipate. More CO2 encourages rising temperatures. Just the runaway effect we need.
Okay. Hostile forces, eh? I don't know if everything's built yet. Got a couple. You empty. Okay, we got things coming in. I've got a drone hive here. Do I have any drones? Don't even know. They're coming. Remember where I built things. I think that was right up here in the middle, wasn't it? Oh my gosh.
Amy, help! Something's attacking the colonies. Hurry!
An attack? By whom?
I don't know.
These things are foreign.
Somehow the security alarm wasn't even triggered. Isn't the security and monitoring system working properly? Why didn't your sensors detect this?
We're gonna get through a few of them. Starting to fire now, all of them. Should get through. Come on.
We must be facing sabotage. Between this and the system failures from before, that is the only explanation.
I don't know where they are.
Whatever it is, we need to figure it out. We have children here now. This cannot happen.
I am executing an end-to-end analysis and will initiate maintenance.
Not now. I need assault drones dispatched immediately.
Already
Can you
doing it.
identify who's attacking us?
Negative. I cannot identify the enemy, but it appears their drones are coming from SA-1.
Roger. Now hurry with those assault drones. We won't last long defending ourselves.
SA-1. Yeah. Okay, well, think we dealt with them? Wasn't this already dead? I want to rebuild it if I'm... Oh no, we've already destroyed it. Alright. So I guess I managed to get things built where I needed to. Again, I can't remember where I built the drone builder. I thought it was right in the middle.
I have yet to understand what happened here. Were we attacked by a hostile force on Mars? That has to be the case. The damage is real. ISA issued strict orders to activate the assault drones in the event of any risk to the colonies.
Launch control satellite over SA-1. Lock sector 5. I don't want to do that yet. So can't do that yet. Don't get either of these. Yeah, we're really starting to burn into our materials now. Definitely need to push out. Is there any downside to this being so far up in the air, is it? A little difficult to work out what I need to...
Nathan. We've detected there's been another massive system failure in the colonies. Please report.
Affirmative, Dr. Foster. Many buildings suffered severe damage from the attack.
The attack? The colonists suffered a second sabotage?
Yes, it was another act of sabotage.
I copy. Walk me through the timeline of what happened.
My system detected a swarm of aggressive drones coming from sector SA-1.
Amy, how did you know they were aggressive?
The drones were trying to attack the colonies, so they were, without a doubt, aggressive.
I see. Then would you say that your logic told you so?
That would be a way to explain it. Yes.
Here's the problem. We've been studying the reports from every angle. Our preliminary analysis suggests that there weren't any enemy drones on the planet, much less an aggressive force.
I see. But the evidence is still preliminary at best. I still believe there is some hostile force coming from SA-1, and the colonists are at risk.
That's one possibility.
Determining the truth is the highest priority. I am requesting authorization to launch an additional satellite to examine Sector SA-1 thoroughly.
I have my doubts, but I will give you permission. ISA is investigating the incident very carefully. Until we understand what happened, you may not engage in any armed conflict.
Then should I deactivate the security and defense protocol?
No, you can't do that either. The colonists' safety is top priority. Just keep your assault drones on standby until we resolve this, okay? Houston out.
All right. Let's get this underway. Materials in and cranking. We are going to need to push out to more of these things here. Silicon, aluminium's okay. Like some of our materials, chemicals is one of the lower ones. We've got a bunch of chemicals out here, but we're going to need to expand. Try and pick these up. Over here, can we expand out anywhere? Probably not. So we need to really end up linking these two. more mines I can get underway and going.
My logic. Why did Dr. Foster say it like that? Is he doubting my logic after what happened?
Seems like it. They were just shooting. We're finally getting drones built. I finally got the construction thing working. And we're getting numbers here. Colonists coming in. Very nice. Steel is getting smashed. Hopefully we can get some people down here researching and get these things underway.
I followed the facts to their natural conclusion. How could there be anything faulty in that reasoning?
All right. I think, yep, looking at the time, it is wrapping up point. We need to expand some more, so we'll do that next episode, go out this way, and then hopefully this will be done by then. Till next time, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Bye now.